Hi folks, how you doing? So Friday the 5th of July. So this reading is going to go over a few days. It's going to start on the new moon in Cancer and we're going to go right through till Monday the 8th of July and the days in between. So one of the things I want to say before we get into doing some cards is that I got a little message before coming on about a little baby girl and I was shown basically a baby girl in the arms of a mother, and the mother is struggling to pacify this baby, and this baby is crying and crying and crying. And one of the things I was shown, this baby is very, very gifted, very psychic, very highly sensitive and sensitive to energies. And this is something that is not going to go away because it's a gift, but the baby needs nurturing, organic nurturing. So the baby is sensitive to energies of people, of food, of things on the news, on the telly. So either if you're the mother or if you're the grandmother or the auntie, the uncle, whatever, maybe send them this video because it does feel like a really personal message. So making sure that their environment is as organic as possible and as loving as possible. And also as well with sensitive babies is, and this can be a trigger, is to try and encourage the mother to relax as much as she can, because this baby will be able to pick up that stress and that overwhelm. Also as well, the mother needs to be told that she's doing a good job. She just needs to make some tweaks to nurture the baby she's got, not the baby that society thinks she should have, if that makes sense. And I'm sure that whoever's watching it, it doesn't feel like you're going to be the person, the mother. It feels like you're possibly going to be the grandmother watching it. So, yeah, interesting. Let's get to it then. I've got 3 decks today instead of 2. We'll see what wants to come through for the new moon in Cancer. Interesting, because Cancer's all about the home, isn't it? And if we take that message about the baby into all our own lives, about making sure our home is as organic and as energetically clean as possible, and physically clean, that the home and the hearth is a place where you feel safe, where you feel relaxed, where you actually want to be. So, pull some cards for the new moon first. New moon in Cancer, new moon in Cancer, new moon in Cancer. Ace of Wands coming at you. So Ace of Wands is about your ideas and your ambitions and about getting into pace with them and getting them forward. Page of Cups, checking in with your emotions. There's a little bit of, am I good enough for this energy going on the 5th, well, with the new moon. And yes, you are good enough, because even this doubting energy that we've got is actually part of the process. Because in those doubts that you have, you may get new ideas or new ways of doing things. Interesting. It's a time of looking for a new house. It's a time of looking for a new job, looking for a new business plan, a new business partner, a new job. It's a time of newness. So any of you that are wanting to get out there in the world, now's your time. The world, the ending of cycles and the beginning of something new. And it feels like this is going to come in and push you. So some of you are going to be getting the long-awaited push. A lot of downloads coming in as well around this new moon. A lot of downloads coming in from guides. Because I'm seeing the guides almost, they've been making and prepping these downloads for some time, and they're very specific and they have to come in at a very specific time. And I'm seeing a few of you sat there going, it is almost like ping, whoa, what was that? And it's like, oh, it's not as bad as I thought. Oh, I could do that to get through that. Oh, I could ask that person to support me through. And it's like, whoa, where did that come from? Feels magical. Embrace it. We've got the King of Pentacles, so finances, stability, but your place in the world, your self-confidence in the world, and there's healing around that as well. For some of you, there's some wounding around money and lack consciousness. And with the King all being in green and green around him, it feels as though there's some healing that comes up with this new moon. And being at peace with it, being at peace with what you think isn't enough is actually how you will get enough. And again, 3 of Wands is about ships coming in. It's about things that you've been percolating, things that you've been pondering, planning, plotting, all coming home to roost. And it feels like this is a ship that many of you have been waiting for some time. We've got then the 7 of Cups, which is many cups going at once. Some of you are feeling overwhelmed and you've got a lot going on. I'm seeing a mother with, again, there's this thing with mothers at the minute. Children, there's a this mother I'm picking up on, it's teenage children. So there'll possibly some perimenopausal stuff coming up there. Whoever you are, your guides are saying you really need to slow down and rest. There's others in the family that can be pulling their weight, and you've got yourself into a pickle and you need to unpickle yourself now. Also as well, could be the same person, but one of the teenagers or tweenagers feels like it's pulling your strings, and it kind of knows your soft spot, your weak spot. So just be mindful of that. There's also someone watching who has a lot going on in the family and feels quite overwhelmed. There's a lot of angsty energy and a lot of antagonism going on. I'm hearing treat it as the noise it is, because this energy, if you try and help it, it'll just get worse. Yeah, 10 of Swords, feeling, it's the meh card. Backstabs, betrayals. It's being able to stand up as well, being able to brush yourself down. It's almost like I'm sensing someone's guide that is saying, we are waiting here lovingly to tell them and help them to stand up and brush themselves down. To be able to go forward. And we've got the card of transition, 6 of Swords, moving out of troubled waters. Make sure as well, for those of you that are in some type of a transition between relationships, transitions between homes, that any mental baggage there is left, or not left, transmuted. My guides are saying, don't just leave it there, transmute it. Ask your guides to transmute it. Don't get caught up in the politics of it or how they're going to do it. Just say, guides, can you transmute this for me? Or show me how to transmute it. And we've got the Devil. The Devil energy is not something we need to fear. I'm getting this feeling with this card that when this devilish energy comes up, it can be really overwhelming. And it's like, oh, not again, not again, not again. And we're all having a few of those moments. It's burning itself out, which is why it's getting very loud and proud. Let's do a clarifier for the Devil card. It knows its days are numbered. Travel away from conflict and pain as well. If you can see a situation is volcanic, don't get involved with it. Don't get involved with it. I always say the best thing to do is to let somebody go. Don't try and stop them, because it just makes them worse. Just say, okay, I hear you, walk off, wait until everything's calmed down, then go back and try and calmly speak. Because when someone's gone, they've gone. Clarifier for the Devil card. Yeah, King of Cups, just be chill. Look how he sat on that throne, just be chill. The Hanging Man, it's chill man. Get down with the kids, it's chill. Ooh, let's call the video that. It's chill. I won't write it down, I'll remember. It's chill. It's all chill. Yeah. So this moon energy comes in over the next, tomorrow. It's been building over the last few days, and then the energy leaves over the next few days. So this is about going in with it, going into it with a clean conscience and going in with a clean perspective. Whatever's come up this week, it's meant to come up. But don't drag it through into this moon portal. Okay, so let's ask the Keepers of the Light by Carl Gray, which guide, being, angel, master would like to guide those watching through the next new moon portal. And it is El Mariah, awakening presence. And Master Jesus, forgiveness at the bottom. You are on the path of light, love and forgiveness. Father, healing is possible at this time. And the message for him is, the universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. So the blues, I've got blue on today, the blues, the lilacs, electric blues, royal blues and whites are some of the colours we want to be embodying over the next few days. When you walk in the path of forgiveness, when you've taken that soul contract on, in order to learn about forgiveness, what do you have to go through to forgive? You can't read about it in a book. You've got to go through trauma. You've got to come across people that you're going to be asked to forgive as part of your healing journey, as part of your life lessons. So that's a big one. But know that you can call in the Christ light to help you with that. One of the things I always try and do is, what would Christ do? What would Christ do in this moment? Would he go and blast them back? Would he go and write an angry email? Would he get involved in a... No, he wouldn't. So awakening presence, awakening into your power, awakening into your sovereignty, and yeah, drawn to sapphires as well for this new moon. So let's look at the next few days in general. Let's get a different deck out. Interesting. Pop that there, the new deck out. So the next few days, from Friday till Monday, for those watching, please. Messages, wisdom, guidance. For those watching, what do they need to know? Oh, we've got one that's come up flipped. What do they need to know? 3 of Swords, heartbreak. Some of you are dealing with something to do with heartbreak and others being involved. Trust your intuition on that. There's a little bit of plotting and stuff going on under the surface with that. But also somebody that's done something to somebody. I hate all this word gets their just desserts, but there is a karmic payback for them. Okay, let's keep pulling. Also as well, more people becoming aware of that situation. Next few days, next few days, next few days. The Ace of Wands. I love this ace. This is like last reading, isn't it? The Ace of Wands coming in. Needing to get yourself in a good space with the Ace of Wands, because the Ace of Wands is about something we've cemented in. It's literally the slamming down of a wand. And being proud of what you've done. Being proud of what you've achieved. Some of you have done something and somebody's knocking you for it, knocking your confidence, Debbie Downer, that kind of energy coming in and trying to rain on your parade. And actually, one of the things I'm picking up is that that's actually meant to make you stronger, not weaken you. There's a phone call coming for some of you that's going to be very interesting indeed, that will clear 10 years of karma. Interesting. An old phone call coming for you that will clear 10 years of karma. Is the phone call arranged? So say if someone that emails you and says, I think we need to speak on the phone, and you're going to go, oh, it could be a Zoom call, it could be a WhatsApp call, it's using a piece of tech. You may want to go, oh my God, I don't want to do it. Do it. But go to that call with an open mind. Interesting, because the sun wants to shine on you and this situation. And the sun wants to come in and shine on all your situations in your life that you are struggling with. Because there's a few of you watching at this time that are feeling in pain with a lot of things that you've gone through over the past 6 years, I'm getting. 6 years for some of you. And it's taken your breath away. But it's time to move forward. And there's lots of gentle nudges coming. Somebody around you is carrying a lot of mental conflict, and it's affecting their interactions with the people around them, and I'm feeling they just need a little bit of more compassion rather than judgment, because there's a lot of mental conflict they're carrying from their own current life and their past lives. Standing in your power, self-worth, money coming in, great news. We've got the Ace of Wands coming in, we've got self-confidence, we've got your place in the world, we've got new ideas coming to fruition. And also as well, for some of you, being able to see that you are needed in your life, that you have a place at the table. Okay, Four Pentacles coming up, Four of Pentacles, strong and stable. Strong and stable. There's a solar plexus issue here. Solar plexus, we know, is the stomach area. It's the yellow chakra. And this is making somebody, it could be you watching it or somebody else, a little bit stubborn. There's a stubborn energy here. There's also something to do with legal matters, and I've been shown like a court case that looks all over the place. It looks erratic. It could be a house move, it could be a divorce, and it's like, is this ever going to get sorted out? But it's actually on point, it's on plan. Interesting. The Devil card coming up. The Devil card. We'll come back to the Devil card in a minute. And the Queen of Swords. There's a lot of cutting ties going on. A lot of cutting ties. There is somebody watching that is going through a divorce, or you know someone that's going through a divorce. And this is a long time coming. It feels as though maybe there's some doubt. Should they be doing this, or should I be doing this? But I feel with the Queen of Swords, yeah. Because either both parties or one member of the party has gone through a considerable change. Whoa. And there's something better waiting. There's something better. The Two of Cups. It's about being true to you. True to yourself, true to your values. It may not make sense now, but it will make sense. Just give it time, give it patience. Work your way through it. Now, we know we all have things in common, so you may not be going through a divorce, some of you, but you could be with a friendship, it could be with a family situation, it could be with a job. So whatever you're cutting ties to, be it that you are that person going through a separation or divorce, or you're cutting away from a job or a business partner, because don't forget, we are all going through similar things. It may be in different meat suits and different ways. So I know there's been a lot of personal messages coming in, but there's also collective messages there as well in amongst all of that. So whatever these next few days are about, they're about coming back to oneness and coming back to heart-centered connections and a connection with yourself as well. Your relationship with yourself needs to be healed and made peace with. And a lot of people have come into your life to knock you, for you to go, wait a minute, no, I'm not accepting that. I have a shadow. I may have said something, done something, except whatever, but I'm not accepting that. Interesting times, powerful times. You know, the Queen of Swords coming in to cut cords between people that need to be freed in order to move on. So if you are going through something painful, a painful loss, that's why, because it's part of the evolution. Let's have a look at this deck and see what wants to come through. What guide, Ascended Master, or Angel wants to come through. We've got one that's come out already. Interesting. Ooh, same dude come out. El Mariah, Awakening Presence again. So he's going to be busy this next few days. And Melchizedek, Higher Learning. I do love that card. Higher Learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required for further progress. So this is the next level. It's the next level. This moon, these next few days, is about the next level. I'll read this bit out for you again, just to remind you of it. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. We know there's a lot of spiteful, there is, toxic energy out there. Ooh, Diana's on my desk as well. Come back to that in a minute. There's a lot of spiteful, toxic energy out there at the minute. So making sure you're cloaked, you're protected, don't get involved in it, don't get into communication with it. Treat it in the manner in which it deserves. Step back from it. Look after yourselves. Protect yourselves. Diana, focus intention. Think about what you desire. Set your sights high. Expect the best possible outcome. Interesting. So, going for your dreams, getting the bow and arrow, reaching high, letting go of the past, letting the Queen of Swords come in and cut those cords, finding your true new path that wants to come in with the better job, better connections, better spirituality, better soul, peacefulness that uplifts you, embracing the Ace of Wands, your self-confidence, seeing that the devil, your own demons that you're having to deal with are actually your teachers, not something that's going to try and bring you down. Because actually the devil is one of the greatest teachers on this planet. He is. No, I'm not a devil worshipper, but he is one of the greatest teachers. He's here to teach us a lot, and so is Goddess Diana. Thank you for watching. If you get to the end of this video, what shall we put? We'll put a unicorn, a sun, or a cup emoji. Give you a few to work. Unicorn, cup or sun emoji. Thank you for watching. Please do like, comment and subscribe for more content. Share this video. Have a great new moon. Sending you lots of nice positive new moon energies and wishes and new beginnings. Visualising you all happy, healthy and well, and in the lives that you deserve and should be embracing. Thank you for watching. Love to all. Ta-ta bye.